A question that's commonly asked is, what is the difference between the Integrity Implant and the Regeneten implant? The Integrity Implant is a hyaluronic acid scaffold that is designed to be placed on top of torn tendons such as rotator cuff tears, Achilles tendons, etc. It is a porous and also a knitted scaffold, and it's based off a material called HAF. And HAF is basically this material that is created out of an acidic polymer that breaks down over time, can regenerate and help stimulate a healing response in the tendons and ligaments. And then it's also reinforced with a non-absorbable polymer to help give it strength. So there are a few key features and benefits. The first one is reliable strength, and it claims that it is a really strong implant because of the way it's designed, because of the way it's knitted, and because of the non-absorbable material that is integrated into it. The second one is that it has regenerative properties. Because of the material it's actually made from, it means that that material, hyaluronic acid, can be broken down, reabsorbed, and replaced by new tendon tissue. It then has some preclinical data that was done in animal models, and it compares and contrasts the Integrity Implant to the Regeneten implant. And what it actually found was, in the first few weeks, there was actually cell infiltration, meaning fibroblasts were growing in through the implant, and it started to remodel and create some new collagen fibers. And at 26 weeks, it showed that there was new collagen formation, which created a new tendon tissue network within the implant, and showed that it was 3 times thicker compared to the Regeneten implant. So how is this different to Regeneten? Well, the first thing is Regeneten actually has biopsy papers done in humans, and it found that every single paper that when Regeneten was reabsorbed and replaced by new tendon tissue, it was completely indistinguishable from the native tendon tissue. The second thing is it showed that Regeneten has highly aligned new tendon tissue when it's reabsorbed. This basically means that it's mimicking and acting in the same way and has the same structure as healthy tendon tissue does, in straight lines, and isn't unorganized scar tissue. The third thing is Regeneten was actually designed to only increase the tendon thickness by 2 millimeters for a few reasons. One, you want to make sure that the right amount of stress is still going through the tendon for it to be able to heal itself. If you increase the tendon thickness by too much, it actually creates shielding, which doesn't allow the tendon to heal itself. And the second thing is Regeneten doesn't need to be as thick as the Integrity Implant, primarily because the tendon fibers that are created when Regeneten is reabsorbed and replaced are all running in straight lines. This means it's really efficient at transferring forces. Unlike the Integrity Implant, it's not going to be able to transfer the load. So it's really important to know that you don't need thicker tendon tissue in order for something to function in the way it's meant to. And of course, the last part, Regeneten has over 20 clinical papers that have been published and peer-reviewed, up to level 1 randomized controlled trial triple-blinded studies. This is really important as the Integrity Implant only has internal data on animal and human studies. They also reference studies that were done on Regeneten in their own explanation on their website.